Texans are just a terrible team. And
Yeah.
so there was like, so everything that can go wrong for the Texans went wrong. Every way that the Browns can score other than on offense, they scored. And the Texans still couldn't cover that game. They are now 17-point underdogs to the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, we joked last show. I said eventually the books are going to get Houston right, and they'll figure out this line. I'm just not going to be the one paying for it to figure out when that is, because there's just
No.
other games I'd rather invest in. Houston is a team to me that first half it felt like it was going to be easy money. We all knew Watson was going to be rusty. I believe it was 5-0. And something stupid happened. I don't know if they threw a pick or whatever it was, but it was a maybe it was a kick return. Whatever it was, Cleveland scored, and they scored again. And it was just, and one of the first time I can remember, a team had 24, 21 points, and their offense had 0 of those points. Like, their defense and special teams had scored all of it. So, yeah, Houston's an absolute train wreck. Dallas, this is always the games they let down and let teams cover in after a huge blowout. But they're so good. Like, they're so good defensively. They're so good offensively. Cowboys are going to be one of these teams. They're going to get hyped just like the 49ers were these last couple of weeks. And I'm going to stay with what I said with, again, Jimmy played well. I still don't think he's playing as well as people thought he was, Jimmy Garoppolo. That's why I don't know if it's that big of a deal that he's out now. And the same goes for Dak. Since Dak's been back, if you look at his numbers, they're all not that impressive. He's just very blessed where he has Pollard, a great offensive line, and a great defense, where they're kind of hiding all these deficiencies that Dak has had since he's been playing this year. He's just not the same quarterback he's been. So I'm excited for the Cowboys. I think they might end up being a top seed. They could even steal this division from the Eagles, the way the season plays out with different matchups and different games. But come February or January, I'm just not going to be backing this Cowboys team. I think Dak has major issues that he has not figured out yet. So just going off this matchup right now, Chad said it, like, aren't we supposed to take the 17.5? This is an insane number. That's where we'll probably end up. Will this be one of my 5 biggest bets this week? No way. I'm just not going to be paying for that experience with this Houston team.
It's the exact reasons why we walked away from them. And look, we saw it on Monday night or on Sunday night when the Cowboys played the Colts. This team can get very explosive, very fast.
Yeah.
It can score in any way. The Texans really have no offensive firepower to speak of. Kyle Allen is a sitting duck back there.
Yeah, it's varsity versus JV.
Yeah.
It really is.
More like, there's honestly, you know how sometimes you worry about a backdoor cover at a number this big? I worry about a front door cover. Like,
Yeah.
it's, you know, like they're going to find a way to extend the lead when it's 13, 14, 17 late in the game.
We saw when they covered against the Eagles team, you just need a lot of things that bounce your way. And for Houston to cover that game, they had a touchdown the opening drive, and they had a touchdown right before the end of half. Yeah. And they scored 3 points the rest of the game. So that's one of those where it's just like, that's what Chad just said. How do you see Houston getting points? I just can't do it. So that's what's hard for me to back this number.